right, fellas. On both of them. This one you start by yourself. Remember that. Ready? One, two, one, two, three, four.
Is everybody ready?
Standing outside the door of love and mercy, you wonder if there's a place there for you. You know there's peace inside, but still you're searching for someone who understands the pain you've been through. Well, the Father waits with open arms. He's calling out your name. Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, come on in, come on in. You'll find a place of rest and illumination as God within you helps you to light your way. He knows the peace you need and the hurt you're feeling. He wants to hold you and to wipe your tears away. Where the doors are locked, the lights are on. What are you waiting for? Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, come on in. Well, there's room enough in this home of love for someone just like you. Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, come on in, come on in.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning. I get to start from now on. It's exciting. Woo! Yeah. So our kids today are going to have some water play outside. We're kicking off our summer. We've got slip and slide. We've got water balloons. We've got drinks and popsicles. Yep. So right now, all of our kids are going to come up here, and Nancy's going to chat with them for a minute, and then we'll bless our children and go play. All right, all my guys, all my kids, on teens, everybody on up here. Come on up. There we go. Yep, right here. Right here. Gather them for me. There you go.
Wait, don't hide behind
Go
there.
over here. Everybody come
Come
this
over here.
way. Come this way. Okay.
There you go.
Perfect. Perfect.
All right, I have a question for you. Let's see who gets this. All right, we're talking today in here about how do we keep our spirit good every day. Now, I'm going to ask you, how do you keep yourself feeling very peaceful every day? Who has an answer? Okay, who? Nobody? All right, go for it.
I like to make sure I try to make sure my room is clean. I don't really care about the rest of the house.
Yay, Emma!
What do you guys do to help keep yourself feeling good during the week? At peace.
Doing help in the house.
Oh, that's wonderful. All right, so one last quick question. Where do you find God?
Heart.
Oh,
Heart.
Paul, Todd, you win.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Yes. All right, you guys I'm going to trade you in for the adults because you have great answers. We're going to let our adults go and we'll keep all our kids.
Who brought their bathing suit?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, we're going to bless these kiddos.
All right.
Yep. All right, raise our energy up. We love you. We bless you. We truly appreciate you. And we behold the Christ in you. We love you. We love you. We really, really love you. All right, get your towel and follow Mr. Mark.
When we took a walk around my neighborhood, feeling blessed, never stressed. Got my sunshine on my Sunday best. Got my sunshine on my Sunday best.
That wasn't for me. Good morning. I'm Pat Fenda. I'm your platform assistant today. And so we want to welcome anyone here for the first time. Are there any brand new visitors? Don't be shy. Oh, thank you. Welcome, welcome. In a beautiful purple shirt. And how about second time, third time visitors? Fourth, fifth? How about been here? There you go. All right. Hey, 5 times. We love that. Okay. All right. So as a first-time visitor, we have a gift for you at the back table, so stop and get a T-shirt. And now, announcements. Who out there is got the phone app? Raise your hand if you have the phone app. Okay, hands down. If you did not raise your hand, go get it. It's really, really easy. I even did it, and I am technically challenged. So get because you may miss out on some really good stuff that's happening here that pops up from time to time. And otherwise, you can get info from the Sunday Bulletin, the email newsletter, the Facebook, and check in on your social media. And now, please put them away. Those phones, did you bring them in? Why? Turn them off. Okay, recycling. Have fun, help others. Care team, mat makers, weave plastic shopping bags for the homeless. Today in Fellowship Hall in the back room, thanks for all the plastic bags. And okay, we have enough. So if they're in your kitchen, in the corner, put them away in a closet till the fall, because they have enough right now. Potluck Sunday, June 22nd. Darn it, I'm going to miss it. Okay, sign up with Tidely, or use the link in your weekly newsletter. Is Tidely on the app? See if you had that app. Oh, that is the app. Okay, mine just says church something. Okay, all right. Okay. Well, listen, go get it. You'll have some, and look at it. That's my problem. Okay. Violin recital, Sunday, June 29th at 12:30 p.m. Students from the studio of Christina Frangos. Is Christina here? Oh, okay. Well, she's going to perform at the service, and it's free. So if you love violin, come and see that. Birthdays, guess whose birthday it is today? Lisa. Lisa today. Dwight, you're tomorrow. You can give him an applause because he's waiting for tomorrow. Deborah Corbritz, are you here today, Deborah? Okay, and William Alvarez is on the 9th. Everyone, all of them are tomorrow. Okay, that's it, and now it's Nancy's time. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, God loves you. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, I said I was going to remember the pen. I didn't. Good morning. Good morning. So, I have so much to say. First, I'm going to try and go in order so I don't get myself thrown off. First, I want to say good morning to our Facebook and YouTube audience. And with that, Anne, I'm going to read your card to the congregation. It says, unity. I so enjoy online church. I feel I know so many of you just watching. God is good. Ann. Thank you, Ann. Ann's in Colorado. And I also want to say good morning to Greg and Ann. We put a camper on Arizona because they've made it all the way to Arizona, and we've been getting beautiful pictures every day. Love the sunrises and sunsets, and glad you guys are having a great time. They're watching now and driving, which is scary. And Bruce McGregor, if you're on, I just want to tell you, someday when I grow up, I'm going to be as brave as you. I cannot believe you took a hot air balloon ride. I was sweating watching the video. So I just want to tell you, I thought it was beautiful, but I'm glad I wasn't with you. That's just my opinion. All right, gratitude. I have lots of gratitude. First, shout out. Thank you, Jeffrey. I kept thinking this was in the next group. So everybody needs to know, Alvon this is your slide up here in case you're not looking. Alvon is playing in the drums in a show called Lady Day at Emerson's Bar and Grill. It is at Stageworks Theater, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all month of June. If you'd like to go see it, make note. I was thinking maybe we'd get a unity group to go together one night. That would be really fun, so let's talk online about that and maybe show up as a group. Yeah. And then we can cheer every time he plays, okay? All right, gratitude. So I have a couple of things to say, not a lot. One is I want to thank everyone who showed up at the Hope meeting on Tuesday night. And Marianne, thank you for your leadership. You're wonderful at supporting this whole journey. And we showed up, and it was a wonderful meeting, and I'm grateful that we went. And it's Terry here. Terry, thank you for joining us. Terry's our new board member, but she's also the board liaison for the Hope group and our social justice. And it was great having you there and having time to chat. Also, Friday night, if you were with us Friday night, stand up. All right. Jeffrey? All right, people, show them what you do.
Funcional de la nación, no señales de corrupción, un hombre serio, intelectual, que ahora resulta controversial, es que la ambición lo tenía cegado, camarón mientras más quería, y tenía en el mundo entero 7,000 mujeres, todas por dinero.
Thank you.
Y la gente se le acercaba para quitarle plata. Ese tipo tenía dinero.
So we had a wonderful. Thank you. Oh yeah, there's the video. This is when we were getting our lessons. And now it's getting better. Everybody's lightening up. She was teaching me new terms, and she was doing doubles and triples, and I didn't know what she was doing. And then she kept telling me, "No, you're not leading, you're not leading." We had so much fun. But I just want to tell you, if we do it again and you didn't join us, you didn't need a partner because you change partners every 2 minutes. So it doesn't matter who you bring because you're never going to see them the rest of the night. I brought Melody, and I think we crossed paths a few times, but then we had open dance time, and we had a blast. But I want to thank Annette. I really want to thank you. Annette had a syllabus. She had steps. She was a boss. She told half of us, you're the leader, and then the other half, you're the followers. And then she expected you to be able to change from being leader to follower. Well, that didn't work for me very well. But we had a blast. Thank you so much. And thank you, Gilda, you and the Soul Sisters, for making sure this happened. Thank you. You know, it's funny around here, one idea just plants the seed, and it shows how special it is when people just kind of follow these ideas. And Marisol, I did a shout out for you last week. I just want to tell you, I'm very glad that you're back, and we're going to continue praying for you and for your healing. And Michael Williams is back today, and we're going to continue praying for him. And Jeffrey Beach decided to come back from Bermuda. Yeah, that was painful. All right, folks, that's it for me. I have like 45 minutes of announcements. No, I'm kidding. All right, let's say our affirmation. Take a deep breath with me, please. Let's do that again. I love listening to you. Take a deep breath. All right, let's say our affirmation. There is only one power and one presence in the universe and in my life. God, the good, omnipotent. And so it is. Thank you. And our message for today is kindness. And my granddaughter wasn't kind enough to turn the page because I had her in the kitchen working with me. So this is what it says. It says, today, I will be kind to others. When I think of being kind, I'm reminded of the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It takes only a moment and no special effort to be kind. I can smile at a stranger, hold the door for the person behind me, or let someone go ahead of me in line. These small acts of kindness bless everyone involved. Other kind efforts may take more thought. I think of how I prefer to be treated. I certainly want to be heard and respected. I want to know my views and opinions matter. I want others to see my value and treat me with dignity. I hold this thought as I think of others. I see people imbued with the Spirit of God. Kindness flows from me to bless others. And from Proverbs 21, whoever pursues righteousness and kindness will find life and honor. And so it is. All right. As you can see, Elliot is not here today. He was in California all week visiting his mom. I don't know if you guys have left yet, but I hope you've had a wonderful trip. And thank you to Michael Hilson, who's leading our music today and planning. And you're in for a treat because Michael actually has one of his originals later in the service. So, Michael, I'm going to turn it over to you and let you do your thing.
If you guys could get up and help me sing, much appreciated.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. Love, 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 joined together, together in love. Love, 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 joined together, together in love. are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in joy. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in joy. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in joy. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in joy. Joy, 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 together, together and joy. Joy, 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 joined together, together in joy. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in peace. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in peace. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in peace. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in peace. Peace, 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 joined together, together and peace. Peace, 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 joined together, together and peace. One more time. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. Love, 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 joined together, together in love. Love, 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 joined together, joined together, joined together, together and love.
Our second week singing this song, and you know, by the time the end of June comes, we'll get it right and we'll change. That'll be the way it goes. I failed to mention, just because there's so much to think about up here, that next Sunday I will not be here because later in the day we're flying to Kansas City for the award ceremony and the convention. However, Oscar Bernard is going to be speaking here next Sunday for Father's Day. And if you never heard Oscar speak here before, you're in for a treat. He did a wonderful job. He leads our Course in Miracles group. He's one of the 3 leaders. And he just does a beautiful job, and he's made a wonderful message about make room for Daddy. And it's really cool. I've seen some of what he's planning, and I'm very grateful. I could have come and rushed back, but I decided I'm letting Oscar handle things. Jeffrey will be here in the morning, and then he'll come back, and we'll head to the airport with Margaret. So anyway, thank you in advance for coming and supporting Oscar next week. And Oscar, thank you for serving us in this way. All right, I have 2 great stories. I love this first one. It's just so amazing to me how this stuff happens. So while on vacation from Michigan, Paris Hoisington and her family were searching for shells and sand dollars on Bradenton Beach when her daughter Josie spotted what looked like trash washing up on shore. Then she sees a note inside. She said it was like, let me grab this is so cool. The tiny glass bottle contained a neatly crafted origami bird and a note that read, hello, people who found this. You will be happy that you found this. Why? Because you will know me with this number. And it had a phone number. So her mother, Paris, said she took a chance, texted the number, and gets a response. And it says, my brother and I made that when I was younger. She said, we actually live in Hawaii. To which she responded, you are kidding me. Peyton Hollenbach, who's now 21, said she and her younger brother, Elias, tossed that message in a bottle into the ocean at Kaena Point in Oahu 8 years ago. It traveled more than 4,600 miles before reaching the Florida shoreline. To think of how many bodies of water it went through, it's truly amazing that these little tiny objects can go places in the world and connect to people from the other side of the world. The Michigan mom said the family had already planned to release 3 bottles before returning home and hoped to get a response someday. We left our phone number on one of the 3, and we can't wait to see what happens. Isn't that amazing that 8 years ago, that would just find its way here? And I thought it was interesting, maybe there's no connection. I always say there's meaning in these things. But Paris Hoisington, the mom, initials PH, and Peyton Hollenbach, PH. Just saying, I don't know. Is there some kind of resonating there? All right, second story, and I think this is something we may be thinking about somewhere along the line. Maybe we'll move to another property and do this with this property. But it says state leaders recently passed a bill that would bring churches in on helping with the affordable housing shortage. The bill, referred to as Yes in God's Backyard, empowers local governments to work with faith communities to build affordable housing on their properties. At Palm Lake Christian Church in St. Pete, they've already had this in mind. The church's pastor, Oscar Banks, said their church had already planned to build 86 affordable housing units before the state legislature passed the bill. Now they want to serve as a blueprint for the rest of these churches. If not us, then who, he said. If not now, then when? We believe instead of just arguing with the political figures, instead of having speeches, instead of pressing for social change, we might as well be a part of the answer. It doesn't bother me. Don't worry. Your child can join in with me anytime. Probably has better things to say than I do. St. Pete Mayor Ken Welch said he supports the bill. He said churches own a lot of land. You can think of a church probably in your community where acres of land have sat vacant for generations. That could be townhouses, apartments. It could be for those members or of our community or our church community. The mayor said faith leaders have already started reaching out to be part of the solution. And if the governor signs the bill, it becomes effective on July 1st. The bill won't impact the project at Palm Lake Christian. They're already expected to break ground on their 86-unit project. But you know, when I read this, I immediately thought, wouldn't it be great if we could figure out how to buy land or use this land or do something in the future where we take charge of some of the problem instead of waiting for others to do it. So hold that, hold that vision, because you never know what we'll create. Jan?
To me, Nancy, is the Hopi prophecy. We are the ones we
Yes.
have been waiting for.
Did you hear that? We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the light. We are the ones we've been waiting for. Yep. It's beautiful. Thank you for that. Yeah, I have to tell you, I get these wild ideas. I read this and I was immediately, where can we buy land? How many units would we build? Of course, I thought, like, all these spaces. Yep. We could also buy all these people out and make our own complex. Anyway, I'll talk to the board about that today at the board meeting. I'm sure I'll get a lot of airtime on it. All right, Michael, let's get ready for meditation.
When I pray, I feel my heart go deeper, my heart go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my heart heart go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. When I pray, I feel my soul go deeper, my soul go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my soul go deeper, my soul go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. When I pray, I feel my love go deeper, my love go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my love go deeper, my love go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right where I am, I pray.
Hope you felt that vibration in your heart. Such a wonderful thing to be reminded that wherever we are, we can pray. Prayer isn't just closing your eyes and bowing your head. Prayer is thoughts. In unity, we believe all thoughts are prayers. And we're always praying. And so as you just get ready now to listen to what I want to share, I ask that you just try to let go of everything that is on your mind and in your heart. Let all things go. Allow yourself just to be present to the moment. Don't get distracted, and listen to the words I'm going to share. Take in what's right for you. Today, I focus my attention on making a spiritual investment in myself. As a spiritual being, I have a divine purpose. Uncovering that purpose requires me to take time to continually develop my divine spirit, allowing it to grow and expand so my life becomes a seamless stream of positive, healthy experiences, where every experience strengthens me, helps me grow, expand my thinking, and allows my spirit to shine in all its glory. Living in the awareness of a divine presence where I am free, free to explore my inner wisdom, the wisdom that guides my thoughts, my words, my actions. Through this awareness, I am receptive to the gifts of spirit. I pay attention to those little signs. I recognize that this may be the best investment I make in life, growing my spirit. Because as my spirit becomes more illuminated, I am guided to see beyond situations that I may find troubling. I'm able to focus on the truth that I am one with the all-knowing, all-providing, powerful presence of God in this universe. Whatever you may see God as, that energy is part of all of us. In taking an approach where I focus on growing myself, I will fulfill my divine purpose on this earth. It is through inner wisdom that I can navigate each day with trust in knowing that the answers will always be revealed. With commitment and faith, I'm able to experience my greatest good. And when I experience my greatest good, I shine my divine light on the world. Over time, my commitment will pay off in allowing me to uncover my highest truth and become my earthly best. When I am my earthly best, I can help propel the world forward. And affirming the light within me and the light within everyone, I quietly receive the wisdom that awaits me now in the silence. The light of God shines brightly in my life. Wherever I am, whatever I'm doing, I just need to find that light and remind myself that all is well. As we return to this moment in time, gently preparing to open our eyes and be present again, in this moment, we recognize that there is a centering of peace within us. Good morning, Logan and Everett. You know, you're almost old enough to be watching the whole time. So last week we talked about taking accountability in our life, which I said was a divine calling. But being accountable also means that we need to be able to focus our attention on the long-term value of investing time in our spiritual growth. You know, it's funny, I had this experience today. Last night I realized, you know, Jeffrey and I always bring the flowers for the visitors, and we buy them on Saturday. And I was cutting the flowers and put them in a vase, and for the first time forgot to put water in them. And we had somewhere to take Melody last night, and we had dinner with friends, picked her back up, and came home, and I see my flowers were lifeless. So I had this like, oh my gosh, I starved them. And I quick put water in, and when I woke up, they were all standing. And I thought, that's spiritual investment. They needed their food. They needed their nature. They needed that space. That's the same thing I'm talking about with us today. Every week, I know you show up here and you invest this Sunday morning in yourself, but it's not enough. This time period on Sunday is not enough. I want to ask a few questions. How many of us check the balances in our bank account or our investment accounts every week? Raise your hand. How many of you check daily? Oh, come on. How many of you never look? You never look at your checking account. I'm impressed. Okay, but what I want you to know is that the reason we look is because we want to ensure that what we have in there will cover our needs, right? That's the idea. Oh, I'm going to make these purchases today. Do I need to move money from savings to checking or whatever? So we look and we say, those things, that amount of money needs to cover our needs. But along the same thought, we need to think about how many of us actually check the balance of our spiritual investment. How many of us do that as frequently as we check the money? For example, let's say you're having a day where, you know, faith in positive outcomes is running low. And you're feeling, wow, I could use a boost today. Gee, I need some guidance. How will you know if you have what you need if you're not keeping track of how much you're putting in? You know, people say, oh, I want to be happy, or I want to find this, I want to do that. But my question is, what have you put out into it? When we're going away, how often are we worried about what we're leaving behind? When we're getting ready to go do something, how often are we pre-thinking what that experience will be like? You know, even as consumers, we will research a new car or home or hairdryer. We invest all this time reading reviews about our purchase, make sure it's the right thing. But how much time do we evaluate what we put into us? Why am I feeling this way? How much have I put in? How much have I taken out? How much am I giving to other people? You know, even Friday night when we all got together and we were laughing it up in fellowship hall, you know, even that is a spiritual investment. We were taking time to be in pure joy together and just to be free. And I don't know about everybody else, but after my week, I really needed that. I needed to forget what was happening and just be in the moment. And while we might agree that the bank account and spiritual investment are equally valuable, I do not believe we give them equal attention. And that is the question for us. Is it because we view it as less important? Do we think it's going to take care of itself, that God will just keep feeding us because there is nobody out there? It's us here, that source inside. It doesn't get there on its own. It's a running source, but if you're not tapping into it, then what good is that source? Or is it because we don't know how to measure the return on our investment in our spiritual self, which may be the case? Making an investment in ourselves isn't about faith or religion. It's about intentionally making time to nurture our divine being. Whether you've ever been religious or not wouldn't make any difference. It's like going out in nature and watching plants find the dirt and root deeper and deeper and deeper. It's about seeing the trees spread their roots all under our sidewalks and driveways, right? The longer you exist, the deeper you go. But that only happens when you're feeding it. Every tree would die if it didn't have water and soil and fuel. The seeds that fall on the ground. It's about us fostering our inner growth to make sure we have harmony, peace, and purpose. The amount that we need every day to get through and to expand and to grow. It's dedicating time and energy to our well-being and knowing that that will yield rewards in our life by just being happier people and more peaceful. You know, there are many ways we make these spiritual investments and many ways we can. And the first one is self-reflection. Self-reflection is taking time to pray or to meditate, or as Robert and I were talking about this morning, journaling. That is a form of self-reflection, making sure we know what we're grateful for today. Myrtle Fillmore once said that if you want to be healthy and well, be of service to other people, because that's how your essence will grow. Sometimes it's just spending quiet time in nature. I like to sit outside with my dog, pet my dog, talk to my dog, tell him all my secrets. And he just sits there and listens. And I always tell him not to tell anybody. I don't think he does. Although I did hear someone say, the dog said recently, so we'll let that go. But all these are regular practices for self-reflection. And when you're in practices for self-reflection, you need to ask yourself some really critical questions. Like one of those questions is, how can I live more authentically? How can I be of better service to others? Where do I need to be, or what do I need to be doing to achieve greater fulfillment? Another aspect of our investing in ourselves is counting our blessings instead of our burdens. Every day we should be counting blessings, not counting burdens. How many of us count our burdens? Every day, end of the day, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, how about gratitude? What did you experience today? Who made you feel good about yourself? Who did you make feel good about themselves? Do you know that if you practice gratitude consistently, it shifts your consciousness from lack of appreciation to one of appreciation and fostering good emotional and mental well-being? Another option is finding the stillness. If you can be in the stillness and sit in the stillness and not think, not do, just be still, which is very hard for many of us. But we live in a society that values busyness. The busier you are, the more important you seem to be. But that's simply not reality. The busier you are, the more depleted you become, and the quicker that happens. So those of us who are overly busy have to work extra hard to fill the tank and to make sure that we're staying full. But one of the best paths to achieving a quiet mind and a peaceful heart is to be still. Another option is to just seek knowledge. You know, whether you're reading a sacred text or a really good book, the whole idea is find the message you need. Sometimes, you know, I've told you this in the past, but every day something on my desk gets opened or something on my shelf. I just pick up whatever I'm drawn to and open it. Whatever I open the page to, that's today's message for me. Other than the Daily Word or the Myrtle Fillmore book, which we follow in order, I just look for what I'm drawn to. And sometimes it's something I haven't read in years. But then I know that's what the message was for me to focus on. Ongoing learning enriches our understanding and inspires us to follow our spiritual path. And all of these things I'm talking about create this inner sanctuary where calm exists and where we can become more resilient when we do face chaos and when we do face challenging times. The more we find that resilience and calm, the steadier it is for us in difficult times, or else it looks like this. It's super big highs and super big lows, which is really hard on our body and our hearts. If we make a consistent investment, we will all create a ripple effect in this world. As one big energy, and we were all doing that all the time, imagine what we'd be able to lift up and who we'd be able to lift up. And then we would reap the benefits of a calmer and happier and more peaceful society because we helped create it. For example, our relationships improve as we become more patient and empathetic and understanding. And the more authentic we are, the more harmonious we become. We foster this world where love and compassion are the first go-tos instead of resentment, fear, and anger. So if the benefits are so awesome, why is it we're not doing it? What is the reason we don't? And the biggest excuse I get, from myself included, is time. Time. It's always time. Oh, I didn't have enough time today. Oh, I quick read. I read my thing, and then that was it. I went and did all my other stuff. It's time. But there's this wonderful analogy I'm going to read to you that might change how all of us think about this investment. Imagine there's a bank which credits your account every morning with $86,400 and carries over no balance from day to day. Every day you receive that same amount of time. And every evening, whatever you fail to use is removed from your account. What do? Well, most of us would draw the money out of the account if we knew it was going to go away every day, right? Well, we have the same bank of time. Every morning, we are given 86,400 seconds. Every night, it writes off whatever amount we failed to invest in our own good, including our spirituality. It carries over no balance. It allows no overdrafting. Each day, it opens a new account for you, and each night, it burns the records of the day. If you fail to use the day's deposits, the loss is yours, it says. There's no going back. There's no drawing against tomorrow. Managing our 86,400 seconds is decided by us and no one else. It is never the case of us not having enough time to do things, but the case of whether we want to do it or not. So thinking about this, here's what I'm just going to say to all of us. We need to be accountable for how we're managing our time. We need to invest more time in us. We need to make a spiritual investment and see it as an act of love and self-care for who we are and for all of the divinity we have that can do good for the world. The more we're going to give ourselves, the better that will feed the rest of the world. But it requires us to be committed, to be patient, and to have an open heart. And as we nurture this divine essence in ourselves, we will unlock our greatest potential. And in the process, maybe somebody else will see what we're doing and they will do that for themselves. It's an investment that we stand to get all the benefits from. Let's review today's lessons. Making a spiritual investment in ourselves requires us to commit to self-reflection and seek inner fulfillment, to count our blessings for our mental well-being, to embrace stillness and allow spiritual rejuvenation, and to seek knowledge and stay empowered. Our affirmation I wrote for today is, I am spiritually invested in my growth. Let's say that together. I am spiritually invested in my growth. The quote is from Alan Martin Osman. Spiritual growth is the only investment that pays dividends over lifetimes. Let's take that in. So we pause now to reflect upon the gift of 86,400 seconds every single day, granted for our use, our choice in how we use it. We acknowledge that the divine spirit within us, just like the flowers in the vase, need food. And we recognize the need to start paying attention to when we feel like we need more, when we feel that edge, when we feel that fear, when we feel that anxiety, and recognize that maybe we didn't give ourselves enough today. And so we go within and recognize that whether we close our eyes or sing a song or simply think good thoughts, those thoughts will ripple into the universe and bring back nothing but good for us. And so it is. Amen. I would like to ask for prayers for Martha and continued prayers for Michael Williams as he gets over what he's been battling. He's medicated and feeling better now, but we want to keep him well. And I would just like to ask for you to put your prayers in the prayer box if you have them, or if you're online, please go online and just complete the card or call the phone line. We say our affirmation here, our giving affirmation all the time, with that understanding of the ripple effect of seeing all things as being possible. So let's say this together. We have faith in God as our instant, constant, abundant supply and supplier. We have faith in God to open ways when to the human sense there is no way. We have faith in God to guide us in all our ways, and our health, happiness, and are assured. Thank you, God, for your abundant good, now flowing forth to meet our every need. And so it is. All right, Michael Hilson, We look forward to listening to this beautiful song.
Just a second.
I've done things I'm not proud of, made my share of mistakes, but I won't let that define me now. I have loved unrequited, failed at many a risk, but I won't let that define me now. You know I won't let that define me. I have left it behind. I won't let that define me now. I have suffered misfortune. I've been falsely accused, but I won't let that define me now. I've spent many dark hours with thoughts I wouldn't speak aloud, but I won't let that define me now. And no, I won't let that define me. I have left it behind. I won't let that define me now. I've done things I'm not proud of, made my share of mistakes, but I won't let that define me now. No, I won't. I have loved unrequited, failed at many a risk, but I won't let that define me now. No, I won't let that define me. I have left it behind. I won't let that define me now. No, I won't let that define me. I have left it behind. I won't let that define me now.
All right, you doing the peace song? All right.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment with peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with
I love and appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Let's say the prayer of protection with the energy that you feel right now, and may it carry us all through this week. The light of God surrounds us. The power of God protects us. Oh gosh. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is great. God bless you. Thank you.
1, 2.